Hello again, fellow modelers. This is Ron Strange and More here, back with another video. Hadn't done a modeling video in a little while, model trains and stuff, so thought I'd do one here right quick. Well, as y'all can see, I still have my door here, a 30 by 80 hollow core door, my styrofoam on it, but I decided to put my end scale up for a while. To be honest, it's kind of getting boring, and that stuff is really small. I'm thinking about getting back into HO scale, and I think if I do this time, I think I'm going to keep HO scale. Just stay with that only. That'll be my primary layout that I build. But I'm going to hang on to my end scale that you guys seen in my previous videos, all my southern coal hoppers and locomotives and things, you know. I don't know, I just kind of got bored with the end scale. I've always liked HO scale, I've always had it, and I always seem to go back to it, so. I've had about every scale now, I think, except for G scale, and I wouldn't mind trying that, really. I think those would be really fun, but they're just so expensive. You know, like the locomotives I want, like SD40s and Dash 9s and things like that. They're a lot of money. But, yeah, I really like HO scale. HO scale is the way to go. It's like the perfect scale of model trains. But, yeah, I'm going to keep my hollow core door here that I had my end scale on that y'all seen in the previous videos. And, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this door over here in that corner so it'll come out right to about where that little pineapple deal right there is. And then I'm going to add right here over my workbench maybe another hollow core door, but only it's going to be half a door. I'll cut it in half, so it'll be a big L-shaped switching layout right here. So that ought to be a pretty good HO scale switching layout, I think. You know, I'll put a big mountain in that corner, you know, with a tunnel, and then right here maybe could be a mine scene, a nice looking mine area, switch coal hoppers, and then over here maybe I could have the Walters kits, New River Mine things, or I mean Water Street Freight Terminal, stuff like that. You know, just a big switching HO scale layout. I think that'd be really fun. But I started collecting some more HO scale trains here. Started out some pretty nice stuff this time. I've got a lot of HO Kato Unitrack again. I've got to keep the Kato Unitrack. That's some of the best track I've ever used in any scale, so if I make a switching layout, it will be done with Kato Unitrack. That stuff it's flawless. That's a great track. I'd highly recommend it to anybody. I mean, once you put ballast on the sides of that, it looks great. And Kato even makes ballast that's that exact color to go with that track. So, I mean, that company, they just thought of everything when they came out with that track system. It's just really great. But yeah, I've got all my stuff gathered up here that I'm going to be using. You know, I've got plaster cloth and got a little bit of woodland scenic scenery materials here, some trees. I actually found those at a thrift shop for a couple dollars. Those things look great too. They got like the leaves, like material on there. Got some coal, you know, and I think that came from the Dollar Tree. Just bigger chunks of coal I'll use at the mine area, and got some trees I need to do, and of course I got some glue and woodland scenic tree kits and 2 grass mats I'm going to be using. You know, I'll add 2 of those, you know, little dirt, trees and things, and that way it ain't all green, but yeah, those ought to look great, those grass mats. I think they'll look good rolled out. Got to get me some Kato switches. I already got 2 of the little switch machines for those, or switch controllers, whatever. But still got my Prodigy DCC system. I won't give that up because that thing's great. It's a great system. MRC did a great job of that. Bag of coal there. But yeah, this is just a little deal I just kind of set up for right now, just to kind of mess around with the locomotives on them. But I'm getting ready to set a loop up in the floor, I think, just for right now, until I get my switches and stuff. Then I'm going to do that switching layout over there. And I'll be filming some videos on that as I do it, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'll show off some of these locomotives and things I got here. I actually traded a little bit of end scale, but I didn't get rid of all my end scale. But I got this Southern from a friend of mine. Man, this is a great locomotive too, number 3173, SB40-2. This is one of the newer runs of the Athearn RTR series. It's got a Soundtrack's Economy sound in it, which sounds absolutely fantastic. And this is just a great locomotive all around. I'd highly recommend it to anybody. I mean, it's really detailed too. It's got, you know, grab irons, firecracker antenna, sunshades, windshield wipers, MU cables. I don't know if I said that already, but drop steps. You know, it's awesome. It's got everything. It's really detailed. Boy, Athearn's just getting better and better with their locomotives. I mean, they're just great. And then, of course, my Southern caboose, gotta have that. That's one of the old blue box kits that I highly detailed and weathered. Put a little brakeman on the end there. Pretty neat. And I also got this L&N here. This is an Atlas U30C. It has a factory DCC decoder in it, which it runs great. Great locomotive, and it's really detailed too. I mean, that thing runs perfect. But yeah, these are some great locomotives I'm starting out with here. So I got one with sound DCC, one with DCC. All my locomotives are going to have DCC though. That way it'll be really cool when I do the switching and stuff with them. Of course, sound will be better. I may put sound in this L&N. I've been thinking about it. Maybe like ESU or something, or maybe Soundtracks, I don't know. But yeah, you guys would not believe how much I paid for this U30C, this Atlas. I mean, I've seen these, and I bought one of these new in the past for around 140, 150 bucks. I mean, and that's without sound. And that was without a decoder too. That was just DCC ready. But I got this locomotive with a decoder, factory decoder, at Hobbytown. Here's the box. They had it on a closeout sale at the very bottom of their display cabinet. I was just there at the right time, and I got this thing at for, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got it for $69.98. 50% off retail price. I mean, retail price, 140 bucks. $69. That is an excellent deal for this locomotive. It just still blows my mind that I got this engine for $69. Absolutely crazy. I mean, you fellow modelers know, you know how much these Atlas locomotives cost, and they're not cheap, you know. But that was just a great deal. And they've got two other locomotives over there I'm wanting too that they got on closeout right now. This is Hobbytown, USA, Turkey Creek in Knoxville, Tennessee I'm talking about. But yeah, the other two locomotives they have on closeout, they're around $60-something too. They're Proto 2000 Walters family line system L&N, the Gray family line system scheme. But yeah, they got $60-something on those also. They got two different road numbers and the GP38-2s. But and they have decoders too in them. But yeah, I want to pick those up, man. Sometimes Hobbytown, USA, they have some excellent prices. But, I mean, that was just a freaking steal for that locomotive. I can't believe I got that for $69. Of course, it didn't have all those detail parts on them. I had to put all that on there from out of the box. And I had to paint the ends of the MU cables and things like that, you know. But, man, that was a great deal, though. But, got my Southern here. Yeah, it has sound, but anyways, I'll just kind of turn them on here for a second and let you guys hear that Southern. I'm going to set up a looping track in the floor here in a minute, and I'll might do a video kind of showing running for a minute. So yeah, Watch my southern, they can only sound. Everything sounds perfect. Nathan does such a good job of those locomotives. It looks pretty darn good sitting in that L&M too. I think they look awesome sitting on that Cater unitrack. 3173. Turn the veil on here. Whistle, that whistle almost sounds like a southern whistle. Sounds pretty darn good. Turn the lights on here. Here's the headlight. Got a nice bright LED lights in it. Alright, now my L&M 1561. So let me see here. 1561. Let's see if we can get it going here. Turn the light on. There we go. Yeah, these engines run good too. Those used to steal on that locomotive for $60-something, man. It runs perfect. Nice slow speed. I put Katie number 5 couplers on it too. Took the plastic knuckle couplers off. Can't go wrong with Katie couplers, man. That's the way to go. I don't know if that coupled or not. It might have been. I coupled that southern boxcar there. But man, that thing is, God, it's a great looking locomotive. No, it didn't cover. Anyways, that is a great locomotive. I mean, I know there's some L&M guys that watch my channel and absolutely love this locomotive. Yeah, it's got men in it and everything. I don't know if I'll ever find another great deal like that again for a while. I mean, I was happy as heck to get that engine for that price. As soon as I seen that, I grabbed that. Who goes up here there in that case? Well, I originally thought it said $160-something, but I got to looking and I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it was $60-something. But anyways, I decided to film a quick video and just kind of show y'all here what I got going on. Let me back this L&M up here a little bit. Okay, let's see here. What was it on 3173? So we're looking 31, okay. Pull it forward over here. Man, these 18 locomotives are fantastic. These things are so great. Anyways, I decided to show you guys what I got going on here. My new HO scale stuff I purchased and stay tuned because I'm going to be building a switching layout HO scale, and it's going to look pretty darn good when I get it done. I really don't have enough room in this bedroom here for a full, HO layout, so I figured a switching layout ought to be pretty fun. It gets kind of boring sometimes watching them go in circles, so yeah, that'll be something different. That'll be pretty awesome. One big switching layout. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry about the beeping noise you guys are hearing. That's my fire alarm, and I just haven't put a battery in it yet. I apologize about that, but anyways, I appreciate you guys watching and commenting and all the subscribers I've been getting lately. But I really appreciate all the kind comments and everything. Anyways, you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna have some really cool switching layout videos coming here soon. But anyways, thanks for watching. This is Ron Strange and more. Out.